Every style of music is mixed together on the Edge 88 Shuffle. KDPS Des Moines.
417 at KDPS Des Moines. I'm Suzanne Lee.
And I'm Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Ooh.
Well, did you see the news today? Representative Jesse Jackson was caught having an affair.
Oh, that always happens.
Well, you know, the funny thing is that these guys, these congressmen and senators, they do get caught cheating quite a bit. It's just that this one, Representative Jesse Jackson is saying that he apologizes for the social acquaintance.
Yeah, apparently there's new euphemisms for everything.
Yeah, it's not lover, it's social acquaintance.
Yeah.
This is somebody he was flying from Washington, D.C. into the Chicago area to have his little tryst with, but he apologized to his family for the social acquaintance. Yeah. All right, back to the Edge, 88.1, and the music. This is actually Sick Puppies on KDPS.
All right, you're listening to 88.1 KDPS. I'm Scott, and I'm here with
Suzanne Lee.
All right, we're going to give you a quick news story here. San Antonio, Texas, a woman pulls a gun on a middle school volleyball team.
A real gun?
Yeah, a real gun. The reasons? Her kid lost against the volleyball team.
So let me see if I have this right. They lose, and the mom shows up and pulls a gun, or she's at the match and pulls the gun?
Well, they're out in the parking lot celebrating the winning team, and the mom, who had her kid lose, goes out there and pulls a gun.
Oh.
There's witnesses and a surveillance tape showing that she did.
Doesn't she deny this?
She does deny it. So I guess that's, the definition of a sore loser.
Oh, that's an understatement.
Yeah. So we're going to go on to some All In by Lifehouse on KDPS Des Moines.
KDPS, All In for Life at 88.1 The Edge, Des Moines. I'm Suzanne Lee. Hey, what are you doing on Saturday? Who wants to go for a walk with me? I think it's a good idea. We can all meet at Ankeny Ford. It's at 123 North Main Street, downtown Ankeny. This weekend from 9 to noon, it's Shoes That Fit. It's actually a promotion and a fundraiser all in one. Ankeny Ford is so glad to be a part of the Central Iowa community and sponsoring this event. During the event, customers will be given Iowa Cubs socks for the first 100 kids. And there's also going to be free balloons and pop for the kids. Register for the grand prize drawing, and don't forget, this Saturday, starting at 9 o'clock, Ankeny Ford, for a car you can afford. Come to Ankeny Ford. If you need more information, 555-1764, KDPS, The Edge, 88.1.
All right, welcome back to KDPS 88.1 Des Moines. I'm Scott. In Des Moines business sector, Casey's has bought up Shortstop.
They did?
They did. And not only that, Casey's got bought up by 7-Eleven, so now it's just a whole chain of...
that deal got done? I thought it was the Canada company, Couche-Tard or something,
Couche-Tard,
that was trying to buy, or a hostile takeover of Casey's.
Yeah.
7-Eleven actually bought them?
Yeah, Casey's went with 7-Eleven, $40 a share. So they're now drawing up the papers. But the 7-Eleven Casey's deal happened, and then Casey's bought up Shortstop. So a lot of stuff going on with the gas stations here in Des Moines. So it's pretty interesting if you're a business major or so. For Couche-Tard, they could not have Casey's General Store. So up next, I have If You Can't Have You by Meatloaf. We're back with KDPS 88.1. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Well, Ankeny Dairy Queen is screaming for Meals for the Heartland this weekend. First, you can go to Ankeny High School Saturday morning, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to help pack meals for the hurricane victims. Then you can stop by the Ankeny's Dairy Queen, 1810 Main Street. For every blizzard they sell on Saturday, they will donate $1 to the Meals for the Heartland. Blizzard flavors include Heath, Butterfinger, Oreos, Reese's, Peanut Butter Cups, and more. So their slogan is, you feel like royalty when you eat at Dairy Queen. For more info on the charity, go to mealsfortheheartland.org. Now, on to Secrets by One Republic.
88.1 The Edge. I'm Suzanne Lee. I'm in with Scott this afternoon. Scott, you a beer drinker?
Not really.
Well, if you are a beer drinker and you haven't tried Budweiser in a while, you can actually get your free sample of Budweiser coming up September 29th. They are relaunching a campaign to reintroduce Budweiser to younger people.
Really?
Yep, so all you have to do is show that you are 21 years of age, and you can get your free sample of Bud. Also, Bud is planning to partner up with Facebook, so folks that are turning 22, actually 21, 22, will be able to get their free sample. They're going to hit the market strong with new ads on Saturdays about anticipating good times with Bud. I'm not a beer drinker, but isn't Bud pretty awful beer?
Yeah, if they're going to have a new image, they should have a new taste with it because it's terrible.
I'm not a beer drinker, but their new slogan is going to be, grab some buds.
Grab some buds.
Yeah, repeat that with me. Grab some buds. Sounds kind of dirty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dirty girl. Flo Rida on the Edge.
We're back with 88.1 KDPS. I'm here with Susan.
Hey, you.
Susan, you're a woman, sort of, right?
Really?
Yeah. Why is it that women wear too much makeup?
You think they do? All women? Every woman?
Most women.
Do I have too much makeup on right now?
I can't tell.
No, you're going to tell me the truth. Do I have too much makeup on?
I don't see any makeup.
You're lying.
Nah, I'm lying. Okay. Well, I was at the public library, and this librarian helped me. She had, like, a way too perfect face. Like, she just came out of birth with perfect baby skin. But I started looking at, like, where her shirt ended around her neck.
Oh, yeah.
And it was very freckly and very, just, natural.
Okay.
And it's why do women do that? Because most women will look good without it.
So you're saying the face didn't match the neck.
Yeah, the face didn't match the body.
All right.
And it's just, I don't understand that. I'm a guy, I don't wear makeup.
You think she had too much makeup on?
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe she's trying to be the hot librarian.
Maybe.
It's kind of sexy.
You're listening to KDPS 88.1. I was disturbed when I got my library book with that woman, so here's some Disturbed, Another Way to Die.
KDPS, The Edge, 88.1. It is 4:49. I'm Suzanne Lee in the studio with you this afternoon. It seems to me that every time I turn around, video game heads are trying to find an excuse or just some sort of justification for their video playing behavior. So lately, there are more studies that are coming out, and those studies are showing that playing video games makes you a better decision maker. So a new study by researchers at the University of Rochester finds that people who played video games like Grand Theft Auto and Halo 2 were apt to have sharper minds and were better decision makers than those who did not. I think the thing that is so interesting about this particular study is it says nothing at all about the ability to have direct aim and fire when you're learning how to shoot the gun. So playing with guns, it doesn't make you more of a violent person? I guess not. And item number 2, playing the video games increases your visual skills, which I think we've heard that before. But get this, playing Tetris helps develop a thicker cerebral cortex. How about that, folks? As if we were not brain dead enough. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, I should have known it on KDPS 88.1 The Edge.
All right, we're back with KDPS 88.1. I'm Scott. Is kids growing up too fast? That's what I'm wondering. When I was in Walmart, there was this 12-year-old girl in front of me in line buying snacks. She's buying stuff that a kid would, snacks. But she had her eyebrow pierced, and she was using an EBT card. And it's isn't that a little accelerating her age? Maybe her hair was dyed too, a blue and a pink. I'm kind of worried about the future generations to come. I think parents should probably see this as a problem and focus on what they can do as parents. Tightening up what they need to do as a parent. So, speaking of tightening up, this is Tightening Up by the Black Keys. This is KDPS 88.1.
Taking music to the edge, the new Edge 88.
KDPS 88.1 The Edge. I'm Suzanne with Scott this afternoon. Scott, I went to my very first Iowa football game.
You did? Did you like it?
You know what? I did like it. I did. There was just so much going on, so many people, and a lot of money in the parking lot.
A lot of money, like just dollar bills flying everywhere.
Well, I mean, like the campers that were all parked outside, they were thousands of dollars. I mean, they were beautiful campers. The tents that people brought, they were obviously expensive tents. Families, entire families, there were kids, there were all kinds of people. And, you know, it occurred to me that with all that money in the parking lot, all the tents that they brought and all the food, people couldn't remember trash bags.
Trash bags?
Oh, my gosh, Scott, the place was trashed.
Oh, my God.
You know, it was trashed. Like, as people were drinking their beer, they were just throwing it everywhere. You know, it occurred to me that I think I know why this happens.
Why is that?
Because guys like you that don't do your homework and don't do the things you're supposed to do, you're going to go pick up that trash.
Oh.
Yeah, keep it in mind. KDPS, The Edge.
All right, welcome back to 88.1 The Edge. I'm Scott. Facebook gets an F. Now, what do you mean? A survey done by Arian Karpinski from Ohio State University has found out that Facebook actually affects your grades. Really? Why is that? Because maybe the time spent hitting the books is hitting the status updates on Facebook. Non-users of Facebook average a GPA of 3.5 to 4.0. Users of Facebook at 3.5 or 3.0 to 3.5. But the correlation of time spent on Facebook and the time used for studying is not the causation. There could be jobs, other factors in there that's messing it up. But with that being said, instead of going on to Facebook, you should listen to KDPS 88.1.
KDPS 88.1 The Edge. I'm Suzanne. I'm so fired up. You know what tonight is? Tonight is the premiere season of Hell's Kitchen. There is nothing like watching Gordon Ramsay take someone's hardcore personality in the kitchen and belittling it and bringing it down to nothing. And, you know, I think we should start a new game. Did you ever hear him say, the risotto is raw, you donkey? I think we should play the Bob game. Did you ever see that game when the old Bob Newhart show where every time they would say Bob, hi Bob, you would drink. You would have a drink of a cocktail. I think we should do that with Gordon Ramsay. It should be called the donkey game. So every time you hear the man say, you donkey, you just go ahead and take a drink. I think I just made up a new game. I like it. 88.1 The Edge.
All right, we're back with KDPS 88.1. I'm Scott. Today I saw in the Des Moines Register that today at 3:30 state officials are going to be going to speak out about state fair security. The Des Moines Police Department and the state police department is teaming up to look to see where we can improve on security at the state fair. This is coming about because of the 2010 state fair violence that happened at Quick Trip and in the fair. So hopefully we're going to have some safety going on. All right, you're listening to 88.1 KDPS. This is Closer to the Edge, 30 Seconds to Mars.